Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chameleon Twist 2. We've got our second level ahead of us, the Carnival Land. Let's hop to it, and yes, all of the levels in this game have some sort of land theme to them, just like in the first game. Now this level is full of fun, bright colors and things of that nature, but before we get too into it, there is a training course that we can take here, and I'll go ahead and take it just to kind of show it off. And I would actually, for those of you who might be following along at home or hope to play this game, I would definitely recommend doing this training level because it's kind of tough, but it prepares you for a couple things in this level that are kind of tough. So the idea, well, I guess I'll go and see what he has to say about it. But the idea is that, like I had demonstrated kind of in a very brief sense in the last video, there are these vertical poles, or rather there are these poles that are jutted out in such a way where you have to swing vertically. So to kind of show how that looks, that's what this level is doing. And the only reason I'm dang it, spoke too soon. I was gonna say, the only reason I'm kind of decent at this is because, well, I did another practice run about an hour before doing this, so we'll see if that actually makes a difference. But I would say that, yeah, it definitely does help to do the practice. Oh, great. Alright, there we go. No, we're still good. Ah, jeez. It is actually quite a challenge to get through it. I think it's like 6 or 7 poles, and you have to swing by each one. Once you get a momentum going, it's not so bad, but the first, oh, why did I do that? I'm an idiot. The first time through, it's tricky. I think in my practice run, it took me about 2.5 minutes to complete this. Of course, you've got the timer in the upper left-hand corner staring you down. Damn. Crap. So, what I'll probably do is, if this gets too ridiculous, I'll probably just speed it up and only show the... there we go. I think this might be... Oh, crap. I said this. Oh, well, okay, I was just gonna say, hey, that might still work. Obviously, the biggest thing that I have, or the biggest problem I have, is not only getting a good rhythm going, but getting it in such a way where you're even keeled the whole way, where you're, instead of going from, like, small jumps to long jumps, from small jumps to long jumps, things along those lines, or basically keeping the length of your tongue in the jumps to be, yeah, that's it. There we go. I think I was going about this all the wrong way. So right there, like, that's a really long tongue jump. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was going to screw me over. So that's the idea, is that you want the tongue lengths to be relatively consistent. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is speed this up and then slow it down to only show the successful attempt. So here we go! Oh, damn it. Yeah, alright, that's what's up. So as you can probably tell, swinging up as opposed to swinging down when doing so. So anyway, that's just to show that off. Like I said, I would definitely recommend people doing that because it's tough, but it's kind of a trial by fire. Yeah, it's the best way to learn these sorts of strategies. There's a little star roulette item up at the top, and that's really the only thing to speak of in this intro area. Let's hop right into it. I can't remember if you can kill these guys. Like, you definitely can't scoop them up with your tongue, and what they'll do, I'll see if I can go this guy doing it. Oh, they're not doing it. There's like a little lunging attack that they'll do. But none of them lunging attack, but they don't generate any particles or anything so you can suck up. So I don't know of a way to destroy them, but there's no real need to. They don't spawn any coins or anything when they die. This guy, however, popcorn guy, drops a lot of popcorn. And you can use that against him. Oh god! And even in his dying breath, he still spews popcorn. That hurts me. Oh man. Yeah, apparently popcorn hurts. And here is a Frylock knockoff for those who are also fans of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He shoots French fry missiles. And do I still have it? Okay, cool, there we go. It takes 3 hits. And I think they drop a random health item. In that case, he dropped a health roulette item. How about that? What a nice guy. French fry thing. Okay. Yeah, it takes 3 hits. The French fry missiles they're kind of like deceptively dangerous. Like right there, they're pretty innocuous and they're really slow moving, but they can still catch up to you pretty easily, and the fact that they come in so low makes them a little bit hard to see sometimes. I think I grabbed the only coin in this area, so we should be good to move ahead. I don't think there's anything up top. Oh, there is a star roulette item up there. Why not? Oh, of course, that cancels out the old one that we had, which was invincibility, so that probably was a bad choice. This, I wouldn't quite call it a puzzle, but this is kind of frustrating. Obviously the goal is to get the coins in the corner. However, in my practice run, I had an awful time getting this nailed down perfectly, because what would happen is that I think I should be good here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab all 4 items. Why not? But the problem here is that the surfaces, or rather the corners of each of those 4 platforms is slanted in such a way that when you grab it with your tongue, you actually have to kind of jump against it, and that's mostly okay. But there were times where I would latch onto it with my tongue and jump up, but because of the angle was moving against me, I would actually hit like the ceiling and fall straight down. But that didn't happen with any of these 4, so I guess I'm very lucky today. I guess I'll take it. I'd rather have all my screw-ups be in the practice run of this level versus the one where I show in the recording. I can also guarantee you guys that there's nothing down in the bottom levels around a set of pillars. The only good stuff is up top, and there's only one of them, and it's a coin. So I will take that gladly. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a Chameleon coin today. At least I think that's what they're called, Chameleon coins. There's a roulette item down here. I'm honestly not going to jump down, because then you risk missing the jump back up, and it's a whole ordeal. It's just not worth it. Up top, oh yeah, it's just a health. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and hop back down. Oh, it's one thing I forgot to mention. With the new outfit, of course, I think how did I describe it? Like an explorer's outfit, or it looks like almost like a Native American kind of thing. But yeah, if you can zoom in, and it shows like a different umbrella skin, which is kind of cool, or parasol skin. That's kind of fun. Now these are kind of reminiscent of those chocolate people, like the chocolate coated children from the first Chameleon Twist. Well, this time they're just coated in like a glaze of chocolate, so it's completely different this time around. Anyway, they will continue to respawn, so don't worry about scooping them all up. They will be back. And as this nifty little diagram shows, we have to destroy, or we have to shoot all of the targets up here. There is not a targeting system. It's just hit it somewhere and you're good. Holding the R button is paramount for success in this part, as you might guess. And also the use of that nifty Z button configuration firing mechanism thing that I had mentioned, where, oh shit, and I just fucked it up, damn it. Yeah, how I mentioned that I wasn't sure if this was present in the first game. Actually, some in the comments from the first video confirmed that yes, this was present from the first game. I just wasn't perceptive enough to notice it. Oh, and a nice roulette item up here. Awesome. I keep calling them item roulettes, or roulette items. I honestly don't know the exact name. I guess star item, or star... So I honestly couldn't be bothered. I will just continue to use nomenclature that makes sense to me, and probably nobody else. But yeah, just that firing mechanism. And yeah, I think I mentioned the holding the R button to target. You can kind of see it's a little bit hard. I think it's a little hard to see on the screen, but yeah, holding the R button is great for helping you target things, especially where you're trying to make a precise shot, as opposed to just like hammering on the E button and hoping for the best. And this is another one of those points of no returns that I've described previously. I think okay, 6 gold coins. I guess that's okay. I honestly can't remember the magic number that I should have by this point, but we should be in good shape. This is just a recurring theme from something that I mentioned in the first video, where a lot of the levels are broken out into segments that are sometimes explicitly or inexplicitly... Oh, there we go, there's that lunge attack. But sometimes, like, very specifically shown as, like, being a segment of a level, like there'll be a transition like the one we saw. Oh, damn it. Other times it's just a point of no return where, like, you'll cross an area and you can't go back. Maybe the platform you entered, with which you entered, is disappeared or something. Something that prevents you from going backwards. By the way, if you were to stay on that mouse roller coaster thing, it would just circle around that same loop, and then this mouse is on a separate loop, or this roller coaster mouse is on a separate loop. So you don't miss anything. None of them, like, go plummeting off into the depth. Oh, what the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, none of them will kill you, is the idea. None of them will throw you off the edge or anything. Of course, it helps if you don't suck at jumping, Yeah, why is this so difficult for me? I did this only just a little while ago. This shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Yeah, there's the, and now they're doing the lunge attack when there's only one of them. When I'm not asking them to do it. I know how it is. Alright. There we go. So I've tried to do this whole time. All this for a star roulette item. Jeez. Probably not even worth it. In fact, I don't think there's really much. Yeah, because I can't. Oh, I can't even jump up that slope. It's way too steep for me. So yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is come around. So yeah, all that persnickety jumping was all for naught. Now, no worries. Another popcorn Betty. I don't know if this one drops any health, but I could certainly use it, rather. And boom! Nope, didn't drop nothing, but oh well, there's something. One thing that I don't think I ever made mention of in the previous game, well, I think I had mentioned it at some point, is that you cannot scoop up crowns in Chameleon Twist 1 with your tongue. Whereas this one, it's totally fair game to scoop up gold coins with your tongue. There are some instances, and honestly, I can't think of like a super big ton of them in this game, but I'm positive that there are instances in this game where your only option is to get a gold coin with a tongue. Like, you can't reach it physically, so you have to use the gold, you have to use the tongue thingy to latch onto it and grab it from afar. And as I was talking, yeah, that area just holds the health up, and that's it, or the max health, rather. So here's a nice little slow and quiet area. This is very zen, lets us relax a little bit. You can ride the Ferris wheel all the way around. There's nothing remarkable on the bottom or anything, so believe me, I checked in my practice run. I went around. I think there's three. That sounds right. And yeah, there's nothing to be spoken of. Just this one gold coin right here. There we go. Can be a little bit hard to tell exactly where it is on the z-axis from that perspective, but trust me, it's there. And yeah, here's the third Ferris wheel, and I'm at 9. Okay, that should be okay. But yep, just very quiet, very slow. Just lets us relax. This is all about regaining our composure after falling off the edge, falling off of those roller coaster mice things way too many times. Alright, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this blue, like, it looks like a door. It looks like it might be a door. I mean, you can get up top, as I just showed. But once you get up top, there's nothing up there. It's super thin, and it's not hiding anything behind there. If you just fall down, you'll just sustain a hit and respawn. So there's nothing. I don't know why that's there. That's apparently a thing. Also, there's a 3 health item, or maybe it's just 1 health. I didn't quite catch that, but there is a health item of some sort there. There's a gold coin here, and that's really the only thing of particular value in this area. I think, actually, I will go on the other side. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Shit. Now they closed it off. Okay, fine. Go around this way. Okay, cool. I had a hard time just finding where I was. But, yeah, go all the way around this side. It's a health roulette item. Alright, cool. Of course, we're at full health anyway. And here we go. Here's how you exit. So, yeah, just the 1 gold coin. Nothing too crazy. Just a little maze area. It's a Carnival Land, like a... I guess that's the idea. It's trying to fit with the theme. There's a couple other... I wouldn't quite call them mini games, but mini games, like extra mini games of that sort. But I do like that this game, as well as the predecessor, do a pretty good job of keeping with a theme and making it really central, making it not just visual, but making it actually part of the game mechanics. So you'll see a couple more examples of what I'm talking about in this level specifically. But I think that's cool. I think they really went above and beyond the Call of Duty to make that more, I don't know if you would call it immersive, but more of a complete experience. Not making it just a palette swap with like a theme that's only visually appealing. Like there's by the way, here's a nice little I don't know what you would call it, but a nice demonstration on how like the chameleon coins look and how you can tell a fraud from another, because that one's that's the coin enemy. So that's kind of cool. I don't think there's any other instances where you see a chameleon coin with a fake coin side by side. Also, I find it funny that the fake coin is the one that has the USD currency symbol. So I guess I don't know what that's trying to say about fake currency or anything like that along those lines. There's one over there as well. I'm not going to bother hopping over there because you actually can't get back. But if you look closely, that is a $, so it's a fake coin. It's not worth it. Don't be deceived, my friends. It's not worth the fool's gold. Alright, now here are something here are things that are pretty similar to the fry enemies from before. The only difference is that these guys are much smaller. So mini fry guys, they only take one shot to kill. But they are much smaller, they're much quicker, and it seems like the missiles they fire are a lot larger, which is a little counterintuitive, but for whatever reason, that's how it do. People don't always think it'd be like it do. Or, people don't always think it'd be how it is, but it do. I think that's how it goes. Am I, internet people, am I saying it right? Well, it's a good thing we have invincibility for all the enemies we're fighting right now. I hope you can tell my sarcasm. One quick thing is if you take the red teacup before the second yellow teacup, it will bring you to this magical platform where there's a single coin. Yoink, up to 14. There's also going to be a second carrot coming up that, honestly, I almost missed the first time around, because with the, you've probably noticed by now, like, the color palette in this level has lots of reds and oranges, and because the carrots are red-ish, orange-ish, it's easy to have that kind of get lost in the crowd of colors. In fact, I hope I haven't missed it already, but I don't think we have. So, you know, yeah, I will go around. I'll actually go around and show this. And just because I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if the developers intend for you to be able to do this, but it's kind of nice. There is the 1 health item up here. It is a lot harder to make that jump. Like, I actually was talking all the way through it and never got a chance to show it. But yeah, that's a really hard jump to make. I got completely lucky just now making it on the first try. But one thing is kind of cool. I mean, you can walk and jump on this little platform, but then you can hop over here to the top of the garage, which is kind of cool. There's nothing up here. It's really just for the sake of just for shits and giggles. There's nothing up there. But I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if the devs intended you to be able to go up there, but it's kind of awesome. Once you get a certain distance down, the garage doors will open up, right? There we go, there we go. Garage doors will open up, and you can actually hop on the train, which is what I'm going to do right now. Oh god! You can get crushed by the train, and it counts as just a regular hit. But, yes, it still sucks. Now, the camera... Okay, there we go. I want to get up top. How do I... There we go. Cool. Of course, we're at full health anyway, but no harm, no foul, you know what I'm saying? In all the excitement, I neglected to watch for any gold coins on the tracks. I think there's a gold coin on the second track, though. So, yeah, there's nothing here. Very good to continue forward. In fact, what I'm going to go ahead and do... Let's see if I can do this. Just wait, and... Now! Cool! Alright! There we go. Another full health. Actually, I probably should have left that. There will probably be times where I fall off, but oh well. There we go. There's number 15 for gold coins. We're really cruising along. This is going at a pretty nice pace. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, what happens once the train reaches its destination is that it immediately reverses and goes backwards because it says, oh, here's the carrot, cool. But yeah, it just abruptly ends. So I'm pretty sure train tracks don't do that in real life. Now, if you're anything like me, actually, I guess I partially misspoke in the last video. The platform from the first level that looked a lot like this brought to the boss. This is not the case here. This is not a boss teleporter thing. The boss teleporter thing does always look like this, but not all of these bring you to bosses. It's just one of those things. So I guess I didn't really elaborate on that very well in the last video. Sometimes it's a boss teleporter, other times it's just a regular teleport doohickey. Now, actually I should have just stayed up there. Yeah, what I'm just going to do is hop up. This part is really cool. This is kind of what I was talking about with the level staying very true to the Carnival theme in that... Oh, shit. Well, first off, there's a net. There's a safety net, so you cannot fall to your death in this, thank goodness. Whoop. Damn it. Messed it up. I want to make this as true to a real circus experience as I can, so I'm going to try and not fuck this up too bad. Ooh, and then latch up. Yeah, that's what's up, baby. Now, I would keep going further, but there's one gold coin down here, or chameleon coin down here. Alright, now we're good. Yeah. I can't really tell what these enemies are supposed to be. I guess donuts? Because when I think circuses, I think donuts. Or maybe funnel cakes? I don't know. I see donuts on that. I don't know how that's supposed to subscribe to the chameleon... Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh. I honestly can't say what happened just now. That was really weird. I got stuck on top of the fire enemy and managed to stay afloat. Here's a smaller version of that same ice cream cone enemy. I guess it's an ice cream cone, yeah. But still can't scoop it up, and the lunge attacks are still a thing, and they're still mean. They're still jerks. Can we hit them though? Oh, okay, so with other projectiles we can destroy them. These hamburgers will keep respawning, by the way. Oh god. And then that happens too. Oh, good. It actually spawned me ahead. You know, that actually is a good illustration of what I had mentioned previously, where this game is really popular with speedrunners, and it's because of things like that, where, like, if you fall down at a certain spot, there's a good chance that it might teleport you ahead of where you fell. So you'll end up saving yourself some time. And frustration if you're like me. But yeah, I like the trapeze thing. I think that's awesome, just swinging around like that. Again, keeping with the carnival theme in the truest sense of keeping it with the level. Obviously, the background is kind of cool. I like the sprite background that it has, where it's always the same no matter how you look at it, and it's just one big picture. I know that's one thing I've pointed out with a lot of games in the past, where like a skybox in an old school N64 or PS1 game is just so nostalgic for me. I love that shit. Obviously, we've really, we've really progressed as far as graphics are concerned, but part of me kind of misses the days of those single-dimensional sprite backgrounds. Excuse me. Those single-dimensional sprite, it's really hard to see, backgrounds and skyboxes that look silly and obviously aren't very impressive from a technical perspective, but I don't know, it will always remind me of that time of days long gone by, long past, whatever the phrase I'm looking for is. Now, I think I had mentioned previously that one training level that we did at the beginning of that training session that we did at the beginning of this level comes into play. This is, I would argue, the biggest proponent of that. Now here, I think I mentioned the previous level that once you start collecting carrots, the rabbit will start asking you about them, like, hey, do you have 2 carrots? If you do, then I'll show you to this special room, ladies. Of course, what he actually means is a bonus area, where we can play his little vertical rotational skills, using the iron bars, and hey, I'm actually recording this while the Olympics are, well, Winter Olympics, but still, we're kind of topical, right? Please, anybody? Okay, anyway. So the idea here is that we have to swing around on these 2 poles, much like, I can't really see in the camera, I can't move the camera up. But, we have to swing around these 2 poles, much like the gymnasts of the Olympic eras. Or not eras, but Olympic persuasions. I believe the high score is 300 by default. It actually saves your high score from other files, so I think from my other file I had something like 375 or 350. The bigger swings you do, the more points you get. So for that reason, actually, yeah, the swinging above is actually more beneficial for you. And yeah, we're actually doing really good, so that should be enough, but you know, I kind of want to just keep going. See, oh damn, oh crap, alright, I screwed it up. But anyway, hey, got a coin, and like I said, it saves your high score, which is kind of nice. So, we got what we needed, let's go into exit. I'll be honest with you guys, in the practice run I did at that level, or out of that bonus area, it took me like 10 tries to finally get it. But again, because of that training, and because of going through the training areas and getting in that practice, it really makes all the difference. So now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and progress forward into this level. There's a health roulette item here. There's another one of those. There we go. It almost requires like the perfect tongue length to be able to make that jump, but it works out pretty well. Now, one thing that I think is kind of cool, it's not necessary, but I just like showing it off. And there we go. Yeah, it's just a cool set of tricks to do. If you can make that jump, it's impressive. It's impressive getting to pull it off. Again, I'm not gonna make you guys think I'm really awesome at this game and think I can just do that on the first try after not playing this game. It was because I did the practice run, and that too took me about 5 tries, I would say. Part of the reason why I do the practice runs is for my benefit, but the biggest reason is for your guys' benefit, so you don't have to watch me screw up over and over again. I mean, I know how ridiculous that can sometimes be, and honestly, I wasn't always that good about that in my previous videos, so that's a resolution that I've been trying to work on. Now, one thing that I do not like is this last, I think it's the last, yes, it's the last coin in this level. The trick is, well, and I guess you could do it with either one. Here it is, and this incline is so damn tricky. The idea here is that you have to latch onto the wall at just the right time. There we go. I think that, no joke, took me about 5 minutes in my practice run, because it's a matter of not only like jumping and at the right moment, but also timing the tongue at the right moment. So it's very persnickety, but now I'm unable to properly demonstrate how tricky it is, because damn it, now I'm getting it each try, because fuck it. Oh well. So yes, the boss is coming up soon, our rabbit friend warns us. By the way, well, you know, I think I will go ahead and describe it just because I think it's kind of cool and it's also kind of misleading. Down here, you can kind of see, I'm not actually going to do it, but you can see there's like a little window area, or like an entrance area at both of those little castle area, I guess castle pillars, whatever you want to call them. If you jump down them and use your parasol to enter them, the game counts it as if you were to fall off the edge, and it spawns you back at the top. So it's like, why give me an entrance like that if there's nothing to it? Same with these windows up here, only you can't actually jump into those and there's nothing for you, but kind of cool. It's kind of cool they give you those little windows for no reason. Here's one too, of course it's health related, but still there's something. And here's the boss teleporter, let's do this shit. As you might guess, the boss here is also not too terribly difficult, although they do up the ante with this one. And it is, of course, a sandwich. Specifically, it kind of resembles a Big Mac, for those who are familiar. Fun fact, my first actual job was working at McDonald's during high school for 2 years. As I was 16 years old and I needed money, and no one else was going to hire me. Oh, damn it, I got the slow down, or the slow down, power down, what do you want to call it, speed down. That is unfortunate. I don't think I've ever gotten that in any of these videos, which is very unfortunate timing, but I should still be okay. His targeting for shooting his projectiles are kind of random, honestly. Sometimes it feels like it's out to get you, other times it's like it just keeps going. All of those, like that cheese, like where was that going? That was nowhere near me. So I think part of it is just randomly shooting. But anyway, let's stay on this. A lot of it does involve patience with this boss. It's very tempting to just go balls to the wall, scoop up all the sandwich enemies, and shoot it at the Big Mac enemy, the Big Mac boss. But yeah, it's like right there. Like what I should have done was avoided. I shouldn't have tried to scoop them up right from the get-go. So I wait for them to recharge, use that time to scoop up the sandwiches, and then shoot, and then go on the defensive. Although I probably could have scooped up another bunch. Yeah, in that case, he's not... Okay, only one of those was coming right at me, but still. Now, I think this will do it. Oh, close. Getting close. I think one more group should do him in. This one right here. Yeah, that's what's up. I love that. Whoa! Spins himself silly. Alright! Hot damn. That's all 20 coins, baby. You are perfect. Get a new costume. I will get a new costume. Thank you, game. What do we got here? Let's see what the costume is. It is a... Oh, is that the... It's the suit. Awesome. It's like a pimp suit almost. That's awesome. This is... I think this might be my favorite suit in the game. So we'll definitely use it for the next level. But like I said, when I unlock the suit for this level, or the new costume for this level, I'll continue in that same fashion. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and save here. I actually forgot to save last time, and I had to replay through the first level. So yes, we're saved. We're in good shape. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed Carnival Land. I'll see you in Iceland, which will be a grand old time, I'm sure. Thank you, guys. I'll see you then.